Welcome to digitalconstructive.com, and in this video we're taking a quick look at the jobs and services you can do with the C-17 glazing license. Now, we put a lot of time into making these videos as informative and helpful as possible. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, it would help us out a ton. Now, the C-17 license is for glazing contractors in the state of California. This definition is straight from the CSLB. I strongly suggest that you check it out. We've got it linked below. Now, most C-17 contractors in California are doing your standard residential and commercial glazing services. So this could be window installation and replacement, glass cutting, repairs, emergency board up services for storefronts, shower doors, enclosures, various custom mirrors, tabletops, cabinet doors, shelving, glass railing systems, glass partitions, the general things that you would associate with a glazing contractor. In addition, this could obviously include skylights, different types of framed windows, energy efficient commercial glass, window coverings, and your glasswork, mirrors, and things like this. Now, there are general services that fall under the C-17 license that are more associated with government, police, and industrial. So blast and bulletproof resistant glass, anti-terrorist force protection compliance, ballistic rated glass products, theft-proof frame mirrors, pivoting mirrors, various different more specialty services. This also falls under the C-17 license. Now, in California, contractors can hold multiple license classifications. The most common additional licenses are the D28 doors, gates, and activating devices, the C39 roofing, and the B general building. Now, in order to get an additional license classification, you have to have the experience that coincides with that particular classification. We've got a ton of information on how to hold multiple contractor licenses on our website. I strongly suggest that you check that out. Now, to get the C-17 license in California, you also have to pass the California Law and Business exam. So this is a California law exam covering everything from workers' compensation to advertising and subcontracting. You'll need to know about taxes, different types of business structures, company organization, mechanics liens, contracts, finances, bidding and cost control, insurance types. There's a ton of stuff on this exam. We cover everything in detail in our course that you can find in the links below this video. Then, of course, you have to pass the C-17 trade exam. So this is an exam covering everything from planning and estimating. You'll need to know about fabrication and installation of framing systems and glazing materials, installation of glazing specialty glass, finish installation work, glazing replacement projects, and then job site safety, glazing retrofitting. We cover everything in detail, of course, in our course that you can find below the video. Now, the exam is going to be about 230 questions. It'll be multiple choice, closed book. You'll get 3 hours to complete it. It'll be taken via computer at a proctored testing facility that you'll be able to choose based on your zip code. Now, you need to make sure your math skills are tight. Obviously, your arithmetic, your units of measurement, calculating square footage, be comfortable with percentages and decimals as well. Now, you have to have at least 4 years of journeyman level experience. You'll need a USA identification, social security number or ITIN number, and you'll also need a certifier to sign off for you. Now, your certifier can be a licensed contractor, an employer or fellow employee within the last 10 years that you know, a union representative, fellow journeyman, business associate, foreman or supervisor, an architect or engineer, or a building inspector. And essentially, this person needs to provide a brief statement on the application, sharing their knowledge of your experience as it pertains to the C-17. Now, everything you need for the exam is covered in our course in a very clear and easy to understand format, tons of examples and diagrams, essentially a full summary of everything you need to pass the C-17 license exam. This could come in the form of physical study guides, online videos with audio reviews, tons of online practice exams, a complete math course to make sure that you're prepared for those math-related questions, and then, of course, application review to ensure your application's filled out correctly. And we're here to provide you full support throughout the entire licensing process. Now, for the most updated information on requirements, fees, and a link to the application, you can find that in the links below this video. I hope you found this information helpful. Again, this is digitalconstructive.com, and thanks again for watching.